Welcome back to Leeds lately for the live watch-along of Leeds United versus Birmingham City in the FA Cup. Not sure why the green screen's doing that, but maybe we'll be able to fix it shortly. There we go. Yeah, look, Leeds in the FA Cup, which, of course, does give us a chance to kind of, relax a little bit. Have a game that we don't really need to be worried about winning or losing. Also, easier opponent than what you'd find in the Premier League. Of course, that could come back to bite me, but gives us a chance to play some players that we usually don't see as much. Buonanotte gets his first start. I'm quite looking forward to watching Leeds in a game that, in the grand scheme of things, doesn't really matter. If we win, we get another chance for other players to... our players to kind of get some game time, like Longstaff, who, of course, is being slowly bedded in back after his injuries. Mecha gets a start, which should maybe give him a bit of confidence if he scores. Buonanotte as well, who's, of course, on loan. Who else is in there? Tanaka, who doesn't usually get to start at the moment. I know a lot of people have been kind of annoyed about Tanaka's lack of starts, but he gets one here and hopefully he should put in a good performance and show why he deserves a bit more game time in the first team as well. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, of course, to all of our Leeds Lately members, including Karen Curtin, Chewy Backer, CB, Ryan Tune, who's moderating for us today, and a few more in there as well. And of course, welcome to all of our non-members as well, who are just as important to keeping this channel going. Also, morning Sajal. Look, it's a game where we can kind of just relax a little bit. Leeds against Birmingham in the FA Cup. Hopefully, we can get a win here. Puts us into the next round of the FA Cup. Potentially a fixture against the likes of Macclesfield. In fact, I tell you what, if we're having a little bit of an FA Cup weekend, aren't we? So let's go through the previous fixtures, i.e. if we win this, who we could potentially come up against. So, in the fourth round of the FA Cup, of course, on Friday night that started. So, Chelsea beat Hull City 4-0 away. So, Chelsea are through. Wrexham beat Ipswich 1-0, so Wrexham are through. West Ham had a red card, but still managed to get past Burton 1-0. Norwich City 3, West Brom 1, so Norwich are through. Southampton 2-1 against Leicester, second win in a couple of days against Leicester, got them through. The giant killing was, well, I mean, I don't know how much of a giant you can call Burnley, but Mansfield Town, in comparison, beat Burnley 2-1 at Turf Moor. So Mansfield went through. Man City beat Salford City 2-0. Aston Villa got a red card and lost 3-1 to Newcastle. So Newcastle are through. And Liverpool 3, Brighton 0 puts Liverpool through as well. So the teams that have gone through, potential for us to face in the next round if we do win this game, are Chelsea, Wrexham, West Ham, Norwich, Southampton, Mansfield Town, Man City, Newcastle and Liverpool, with, of course, some teams still left to play. Of course, we're the early kickoff today, but this afternoon, Grimsby Town face Wolves at home. Stoke City face Fulham. Oxford United against Sunderland. Arsenal against Wigan Athletic at the Emirates. Macclesfield versus Brentford tomorrow night. And the 3rd of March is Port Vale versus Bristol City. That's strange. Why is it so far out? Maybe some sort of scheduling conflict. But that's the update, basically, on the rest of the FA Cup for everybody. Yeah, good shouts, Chewy. I'll set that up now. Thank you. See, I always think like an FA Cup game is going to be I mean, there's a very good chance we lose this, but it doesn't really matter. Now, last time we had an FA Cup game, it was the one against Derby County, and I thought it's kind of one of those where I don't expect that many viewers, because I think that we are going to be, like, not that many people are going to care. That ended up being, until the last stream that we just had, that ended up being my highest viewed stream ever, with 24,000 people in total over the course of that stream. So that was strange. I think it's because other people weren't streaming. But Leeds, Leeds fans have surprised me in the past. So let's hope we have a fairly full stream today as well. To be fair, I can check YouTube and see who else is live. No, well, Connor's not live. Leeds Bros are live, I think. Yeah, they're doing a watch along. Leeds Bros are doing a watch along, but nobody else is. Other than maybe Joe will be doing it on a different platform. But yeah, that was 24,000 over the course of that stream. And then the last one that we just had, I think we also had 24,000 over the course of it. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Mervyn, but if we can have a bit of a cup run and it not really affect our Premier League performances too much, then I don't know. You don't really say no to it, do you? I think it'll be good to have something to kind of distract us. Shout out CB as well, by the way. Oh, don't forget, guys, no goal shouts until I've reacted to it, because otherwise it will spoil the game for me. Also, check out my Etsy store in the link in the description down below for Leeds United artwork designed by me that I can ship out to those of you who are in the UK. What was I going to say then? I mean, yeah, there is a good chance we just get drawn straight against Arsenal, like Harry is saying there. Also, somebody, I think it was Chewy, was asking what... Someone said LFG, and Chewy was asking what that means. It means let's effing go. Oh, here it is. It was Chewy. It means let's effing go, but more expletive, which I usually don't swear on the channel. I don't really know why. I think you can swear a little bit and get away with it, and I swear a lot in normal life. But I just thought, to be fair, you don't know who's watching either, do you? Could be some youngsters. Thanks, Chewy. Appreciate that. LFG. Gifted 5 Leeds Lately memberships. Thank you, Chewy. Appreciate that, and I'm sure whoever gets them will also appreciate that. Thank you very much, Chewy. Just 5 minutes to kick off, by the way. Just 5 minutes to kick off here at St Andrews in Birmingham, an away fixture, which, of course, I think the last time we played at St Andrews... No, sorry. I'm thinking of the first season we went down. Do you remember when we fielded that side with, like, Jamie Shackleton as an attacking midfielder and stuff, and we were really thin on the ground? And then everything turned around after that. Baron Cross has said, to those who are asking, we're awaiting a reason why Dan James is missing. But maybe he's just thought there's no point taking him if I'm not going to put it on. Oh, we'll go through the... I'll go through my lineup in a second. But to be fair, I can tell you the bench before we start. The Leeds United bench is Darlow, Bogle, Byram, Rodon, Ampadu, Gruev, Aronson, Piru, and Calvert-Lewin. That's the Leeds United bench. Once again, that's Darlow, Bogle, Byram, Rodon, Ampadu, Gruev, Aronson, Piru, Calvert-Lewin. The Leeds lineup for today is a 4-3-3. Now, by the way, I want to say with Buonanotte has actually played for Chelsea in the FA Cup this season. However, there is no such thing as being cup tied anymore. There is no such thing as being cup tied anymore, apparently, because Mark Guehi also played for Palace when they got knocked out by Macclesfield or Mansfield, whichever one it was, and then has now played for Man City yesterday as well. So that is why Buonanotte is able to start. So our lineup for today then, Lucas Perry starts for the first time in a little while. It looks like it's going to be a back four to me of Justin at right back, Bornau and Biol as a centre-back partnership with Goodmanson at left back. A midfield three of Longstaff and Tanaka a little bit deeper with Buonanotte in an almost number 10 role in front of them. And then Nonto, Okafor out on the wings and Mecha up top. Could easily be a 4-2-3-1. It's very, very similar with Buonanotte ahead of Longstaff and Tanaka in that number 10 role. So that's the way that Leeds United's lineup is for today. And it means that Buonanotte gets his first start. Nonto and Mecha get starts for the first time. Well, I mean, Mecha did start the last game, but only because Dominic Calvert-Lewin was ill. So that is going to be one of those things where hopefully Mecha gains a little bit of experience and confidence from this one. Baz McCullum saying, Leeds need to try and win the FA Cup. Although we're a big team, we're 37th in the list of cups and league titles in England. There's a lot of smoke over the pitch because there was some fireworks and stuff. Although I'm not sure whether that is the smoke from the fire things or whether that's the actual fog that's in St Andrews down in Birmingham. Birmingham City's lineup then. Ryan Allsop, Bright Osei Samuel, Jonathan Panzo, Christoph Clara, Kai Wagner, John Solis, Tommy Doyle, Carlos Vicente, Jay Stansfield, Damari Gray and August Prixie. I'm actually going to screenshot that so that I can have it over here on the screen, because now that we're not in the Championship, I'm not really aware of who their players are. Yeah, I don't know where the BBC are getting that from, Chewy. To me, they're probably doing that because that's the general way we've set up throughout this season in the Premier League. But when we've gone down and played Championship sides in the Cup, we've played in our old four at the back formation. I mean, it'd be interesting. It'd be interesting, Rich, but... And to be fair, because it's not a league game and we're not really playing for much, would be quite good. So Leeds lineup once again is Lucas Perry, James Justin, Jacobiol, Sebastian Bornau, Gabriel Goodmanson. Then Longstaff, Tanaka and Buonanotte in the midfield. Nonto and Okafor out wide. Lucas Mecha up front. Bench of Darlow, Bogle, Ampadu, Rodon, Calvert-Lewin, Joel Peru, Brendan Aronson, Sam Byram and Ilya Gruev. 6 changes. TNT think that it's going to be 4 at the back as well with Buonanotte as a... Yeah, I just don't see it that way. They've put Bornau, Biol and Justin as centre-backs. Wilfred Nonto as right wing-back. Goodmanson as left wing-back. And then Buonanotte and Okafor on the wings next to Mecha. To me, I think it's going to be back to a 4-3-3 or a 4-2-3-1. Buonanotte then gets his first start for Leeds. Let's hope he has a good game today. Yeah, well, I mean, to be fair, with Justin's recent performances, I think and the way that he's conducted himself, I think he is captain material. Yep, we're just about... Oh, do you know what I haven't done? I ain't got ready to press the timer. Forgot about that. Well, we're off in the FA Cup. Lucas Perry sends that one long. Ball down the line there is headed out for an early throw-in to Birmingham City, actually. I thought it was going to be a Leeds throw-in, but it was going to throw that back down the line. Nonto. To me, I just think it is going to be 4. I think it is going to be 4 at the back. I think it's going to be 4. It's going to be 4-2-3-1/4-3-3. Looks like potentially Sebastian Bornau is playing left centre-back and Jakobijol is playing right centre-back. We're playing in the black kit with the like blurred scarves swinging round. It's a long throw in there by Justin down the line. Mecha tries to keep it in, but it is going to be a Leeds United throw in there. Nonto comes across and he's going to leave that actually for Justin to take. I just think that when we do play in a team against a team like Birmingham City, when we go down to the Championship, we are just going to switch back to playing a 4 at the back. Ooh, I think we're a bit... Oh, no. We're about bang on there with the timer. No, they don't... They don't... It used to be... The FA Cup was always on BBC and ITV, wasn't it? Free to air. But it's not anymore. TNT have bought the rights, which is just ridiculous. I don't think that should have ever been allowed to happen, but then all they care about is... All they care about is money, isn't it? They don't care about the actual fans. Of course they don't. Okafor's done well there. He's gone past his man. Here's Okafor on the left-hand side. Okafor into the box, tries to poke it. It's going to be a Leeds corner kick, is it? No, it's going to be a Birmingham goal kick. Did very well, though, to be fair. Okafor to get down the line there, get past his man. He tries to poke it into the box and he just can't quite get the purchase on it to get it across the face of goal. Longstaff's corner towards the back post. Goes over absolutely everybody and actually bounces out for a goal kick. So poor corner there from Longstaff to start. Exactly, Steve. Welcome back, Steve. By the way, Steve saying taking the game away from true fans by putting games on TNT only because all they care about is money. Goal kick here from Birmingham. Good touch there by their striker. Out wide to Damari Gray. Down the line. They're going to try and square it across. Good block there by Jakobijol. And it's going to be an early corner here from Jay Stansfield's cross. An early corner for Birmingham City. Corner kick comes in. Right towards the back post, but the Solis's shot there just went into the side netting. They've got no names on the back of the shirts, Birmingham City, as well. I think they're wearing a shirt that celebrates the 150th year of the club. And it's similar to one of them that they had years ago. The penguin shirt, they call it. It's blue on either side with a big white stripe down the middle, just as Tanaka clears that ball. Mecha did a little backwards roll there and nearly kicked someone in the chest, but nothing given by the referee. I don't think Justin has captained Leeds before, no, Alex, but I think he's a good choice for it in this game. I think if you're looking at the players that we've got, it's either him or Tanaka maybe would have been a good shout, but maybe Tanaka's not as vocal. Yakabiyol maybe the other one. Bornau just takes that one out into touch. Here's the ball now. Over on the left-hand side with Damari Gray. Back across into the middle here. Tanaka closing down Doyle here. Plays it back again. Come on, Leeds. Let's beat Tom Brady's Birmingham City. Ball back into the midfield from Birmingham. Not a bad bit of play from them as they spread the ball out to the left wing once more to Damari Gray. Cross was coming into the box then. It's been put back across and then cleared by Bornau. Flicked on once more by Tanaka. Nonto can't quite keep that one going there, and Birmingham have the ball back. Bright start by Birmingham here. Leeds need to be careful that we've not underestimated them. Good challenge by Okafor there, but it is going to be a Birmingham City throw-in after the Swiss goes in for that sliding tackle. Oh, for God's sake. Well, I reload it and it's like 20 seconds in the past. We're more bang on here, really. About 5 or 6 seconds behind. Thanks, David. David Lunn with the super chat there. Just say Samuel can't keep that ball in. It's going to be a Leeds goal kick. Excuse me. Thanks, David Lunn, for the £2 super chat. Come on, Europe beckons. Well, that would be nice, wouldn't it? That would be nice, but I perhaps don't see it happening this season. But never say never. Has happened before, hasn't it? Wigan won a FA Cup in the season they got relegated and ended up playing European football in the Championship. It is a good... I know, like, it's almost impossible to win the FA Cup if you're not one of the big teams. But it is quite a good thing that they have a European place up for grabs if you do win it. Because technically it means that anybody could play in Europe. You could have a non-league side playing in Europe logistically, but not actually, because it just would never happen. Five years since we won the thing. I think you mean 50. Will be 54 years, won't it? Yeah, 54 years since we last won it. Buonanotte's just given the ball away there, but good sliding tackle by Tanaka and Longstaff. Biol tackled there, and Damari Gray wins the ball back. Good tackle by Nonto, but it's going to be a throw into Birmingham, and the fans are definitely getting behind them. Yep, Palace won it. Newcastle won the League Cup. Good pass from the Birmingham goalkeeper there into the midfield, and then a foul by Longstaff. And it's going to be a free kick to Birmingham City. Yeah, 54 years. It's mad, really, isn't it? Because we were good in the early 2000s and the 90s and stuff as well. Wasn't just the 70s that we were good. So, it's kind of mad that we haven't won a League Cup or an FA Cup in all that time. Mansfield are still in it. Also, Macclesfield are, and they play tomorrow. Oh, today, sorry, I think. Nonto knocks that one back to Bornau. Back out wide again to Goodmanson. Even though Birmingham have got a lot of money now and they've got rich owners and they look to be trying to basically buy their way back to the Premier League. The pitch still doesn't look great. The pitch still looks very championshipy with all the mud that's on it. Oh, Buonanotte's not having a good start. He just lost the ball again. And he's just fouled now as well. He's hacked down Solis there for Birmingham. I can't see Steve. They don't really tend to focus in on the away end very much with the cameras. I imagine that we probably have, but Macclesfield playing Brentford tomorrow. Thanks, Tina Barrel. Jack, I'm not saying that the pitch is going to be the cause of our downfall. I'm just saying it doesn't look very good in general. It looks very muddy and chopped up. Headed away there by Biol and then Nonto. The shot by Stansfield. What a save by Lucas Perry. I think Lucas Perry just tipped that shot from Jay Stansfield onto the bar. That was a really, really good save. Ball back to the edge here for Vicente. Here's Doyle. Now back out wide again. Back to Doyle. Cross into the box, blocked there by Buonanotte. I'd like to see that back, you know. I think Lucas Perry got a touch on that save. Oh, that's another ball forward there, but Biol is able to head it away from Stansfield. So the ball just bounced down to him and he just... Oh, it's a great save. That's an unbelievable save by Lucas Perry, by the way. That was definitely going in. That was definitely going in there from Stansfield, and that's an unbelievable save by Lucas Perry. If we're going to give him abuse when he does stuff wrong, you've got to also give him credit when he does stuff right, because that was an unbelievable save. Ben saying third home game in a week, that's why the pitch is bad. Usually it's fine. Bad weather too. Why, Ben? There's Metcher. Now Longstaff, who shoots blocked. Why, Ben, would I research why the Birmingham City's pitch is bad because they've played 3 games in a week? Why would I give a flying when... like, what's that research going to help anybody? Who cares? Yeah, Buonanotte has given the ball away a few times, but sometimes you do get players like him who may be trying to prove themselves just a little bit too much in games like this. So they do a bit too much on the ball. Do you know what? I think it's the Matteo Joseph syndrome. When he had his chances to start, he would sometimes try to do too much because he was trying to prove himself that he should be worthy of a starting place. And he kept... That's another shot there, collected by Perry. Yeah, good save by Lucas Perry there. Had to be aware of that, taking any potential deflections. But Matteo Joseph, he was just always trying too much, and it meant that he would lose the ball and actually look worse than if he just played a 5-yard pass and made a run. I think Buonanotte has potentially got a bit of that syndrome. It was a great strike by Stansfield as well. That was going right in the top corner, but what a save by Lucas Perry. I do my research on things that actually matter, Ben. Like, why I'm, regardless of the reasoning for why the pitch is bad, the pitch is bad. So it doesn't matter why it's like that. Like, who gives a shit? Ryan said, I feel like Perry might come back in for the Villa game. Maybe, but then I don't know if he would have started if he was going to do that. I feel like he's kind of trusting Darlow now. It's a little bit like Meslier. Eventually, when he gave him a lot of chances, and when he eventually lost faith in Meslier, it was Darlow until the end of the season. Meslier barely got a sniff after that. Longstaff trying to play a ball down the line there, but no one's there, and the Birmingham City defence are going to be able to return that to the goalkeeper then. But what you need to realise, Ben, is that we couldn't give a crap about Birmingham City because you're in the Championship. This is not an important game for us. We are focusing on the Premier League and we don't really care. So this is just a nice relaxed one for us because we really couldn't care about the result. I know it's your cup final, but Nonto's done well there to get his body in between the man. And then Justin trying to stop them. Goes out wide here. Ball across the box is cut out by Goodmanson. Fantastic block there by Goodmanson as that was coming in. It's because, Craig, it's because Birmingham are such a small club, they don't have any of their own live streams. That's why. Corner kick then for Birmingham City here. Be-all Longstaff, Bornauer in a bit of a line here. Damari Gray's gone to the back post, which does mean that it is an official kind of tactic that they're going for, is trying to put it over everybody and have him be at the back post. That's hit against a Leeds player after Clara hits the header there, I think. But we are being penned in at the moment. Away by Goodmanson. Mecha does well there to get the ball to Buonanotte, who instantly loses it again. He's not having a good game, Buonanotte. You'd expect him to kind of shine in a game like this. Exactly, Lee. Who's going to research that? No, I'm not streaming because I didn't get an away ticket. I don't want to go to Birmingham to watch an FA Cup game. Yeah, is that header hit Damari Gray, not a Leeds player, when that corner came in? Yeah, but you've got to understand, Pellegrino, is I'm trying to win an argument against a random Birmingham City fan that's in the chat. So sometimes things that you say might be slightly hyperbolic. So you've got a strange Birmingham fan who can't find his own stream. Yeah, Mecha got slammed into the advertising boards there. He slid in to try and pass the ball back. We are down to 10, by the way, at the moment. It's a long ball forward here. Justin slipped. They're in the box. Damari Gray. The shot's hit their striker. They've shot there, and their striker has fallen to the ground, and it's hit him. I'm sure that's what happened. It's a 150th anniversary shirt, Jim, which is why they've done that. Steve, have you not seen the Premier League table? We're above Spurs, so it's kind of awkward. Birmingham play the ball back here. Yeah, now the Carabao Cup really is the Mickey Mouse Cup. Look, we might need a little bit of time to warm up into this game, especially because all of these players aren't really used to playing together. Whereas Birmingham will obviously try and go with their best 11 in a game like this. That was Okafor, dropping it back off to Goodmanson. Now Tanaka. Here's Buonanotte. Now Nonto. Back once more to Jakobijol. Now Sebastian Bornau. Both of them tea in a barrel. With 4 at the back. It's a foul there by Metcher, apparently. I wonder if Metcher is feeling that one from that last challenge where he slid into the advertising boards. We might see a little bit of Joel Peru later on in this game. It was a great save from Perry earlier, wasn't it, Pete? You're right, he just tipped it onto the bar. That's cleared away by Goodmanson after that long ball forward by Birmingham. Ball goes all the way back to their goalkeeper now. Headed away there by Bornau. Birmingham keep on the pressure though. Here's Osei Samuel. Back across the back line now for Birmingham. Leeds put on a little bit of pressure. Buonanotte closing down. Now Longstaff trying to help out as Doyle plays that first time pass. Ball all the way back now to the goalkeeper once again for Birmingham. Sent long, away by Nonto with the header. Here's Nonto looking for a pass. Ball down the line for Metcher, who's made a run wide. He's won Leeds a throw in there. To be fair, Okafor always looks lively because he's willing to go past a player. It's more difficult if you're a player that can't really do that and just kind of has to play 5-yard passes, and if that's not going well for you, you don't look good. Here's James Justin. Pretty sure that was a foul throw, but they just don't get given in professional football. Make sure you hit that like button, and if you're new here, subscribe. And also check out the link to my Etsy store in the description down below, where there is Leeds United artwork designed by me. Why do we go to a back 4? Because that's his preferred formation. That's Farke's preferred formation. He wants to have this 4-2-3-1/4-3-3 with an attacking midfielder as his primary thing. Good header away by Justin there. Buonanotte trying to keep hold of it. He does well there. Gets the ball to Longstaff. Now Metcher, who's being held all the time there by the Birmingham City centre-half, and it's going to be a Leeds free kick. Yeah, I did say, Richard, a 4-3-3/4-2-3-1. It's essentially the same thing. There is 3 in midfield, 2 further back and one ahead of them. Goodmanson tries to send that cross into the box, but it's blocked by a Birmingham player, and it's going to be a throw into Leeds in, to be honest, classic Ampadu long throw-in territory, but he's not on the pitch, so it's going to be Goodmanson to try and take this long throw. I think his long throw's not that bad, to be fair, Goodmanson. Brentford scored one the other day, didn't they, against Arsenal? I think it was against Arsenal. Long throw into the box. Oh, just about got cleared away there. Bijol tried to turn it round to somebody else, and if someone was there, they could have had a first-time crack at that then. Yeah, Jay Stansfield had a volley, half volley that Perry tipped onto the crossbar. Free kick to Leeds here as Okafor was held back. So it's going to be a free kick with a chance to put the ball in the box here for Sean Longstaff. Over on the left-hand side, if you drew a diagonal line from the goalkeeper through the corner of the box and out, that's about where the free kick's from. That curls all the way towards the back post, caught though by the goalkeeper. Poor delivery there from Longstaff again. Here's Osei Samuel. Ball forward here. Here's Stansfield, drops it off. Loose pass though. And now Leeds have the ball back. Longstaff. Longstaff with a great ball down the line to Nonto. Nonto tries to cross it in. His cross is deflected and the goalkeeper can catch it there. Long goal kick there has gone right to the corner here. And Bornau does well there to get the ball away from the Birmingham player on the wing there. Throw into Birmingham. Good foot there by Goodmanson, but not enough to actually get it away from Birmingham City. He spread it out wide again once more to Damari Gray. Good tackle by Buonanotte, but it's going to be a throw into Birmingham. I genuinely think that if we were like 5th in the table and in Europe in a few years, that people would still have something to complain about. Ball back to Osei Samuel now. Solis. Cross into the box from Osei Samuel is very poor. Goes right over the bar. Here's Perry. Now Jacobillo. Hi, Ruggy. Welcome. I think Longstaff for the price is about standard to pay in the Premier League now. There's a bit of inflation because he's a homegrown player, so he counts under your homegrown quota. But for what do we play for him? 15 million? That's about what you expect to play for a standard Premier League player. I know that it's skewed for us because the last time we were in the Premier League, before when we came up with Bielsa, that would have 15 million would have been quite a high profile signing. But nowadays, it's been 20 years since that, and it's 15 million is not that much anymore. For a Premier League player, it's just not. Allsop then with the goal kick, or the kick from goal. It wasn't necessarily a goal kick as a set piece, but here's Goodmanson being held all the time there by John Solis. He's just kicked the ball away as well. That's a yellow card for John Solis. Referee shaking his head at him like, what are you doing? Like, you are just going to get a yellow card for that. Just kicks the ball away. He's saying he didn't hear the whistle, but he did. Buonanotte. Good ball into Okafor. Okafor is just... That's a good ball into Goodmanson there. Goodmanson's gone past his man. He's in the box. Goodmanson tries to cross it. Comes back out again after the block. Now Okafor goes for a cross there, but it's blocked and it's going to be a throw into Leeds. Yeah, make sure you hit that like button. And if you're new here as well, hit that one too. Ampadu's just, even when he's not taking the throw-ins, he's wiped the ball off for Goodmanson. Here's Longstaff. Shoots from miles out. Good save by the goalkeeper, but it wasn't a bad strike there from Longstaff. Corner kick to Leeds then. Longstaff takes it short. Here's Buonanotte. Oh my God, he's gone all the way back to Goodmanson, who's like almost on the bloody halfway line. Goodmanson gets it back. Goodmanson gets tackled, but then tackles back, and then apparently that's a free kick. That wasn't a foul, though, by Goodmanson either, by the way. That wasn't a foul. But yeah, what are we doing from a corner, not putting it into the box? Like, if you are going to take it short, move the players around in the box by playing it short and then first time whipping it into the box with your left foot if you're Buonanotte. But we just mess around with it until we lose it. Thanks, Andrew. Appreciate that. £1.99 super chat. Everybody make sure you give that a like. Perry has to boot that away there with his feet, and now Be-Yol can clear. Bit of chaos there in the box, and Leeds get the ball away. Thank you, Andrew, for the super chat there. Appreciate that. Yeah, Perry just kicked it straight at a Birmingham player. I don't know what he was doing. They're coming straight back at us again here, Birmingham. Leeds need to wake up here. Perry catches that one as it comes into the box. Be-Yol sends that one long. Metcha wins the first ball. Longstaff tries to win the second ball and then wins himself a free kick. I'm not sure that was a free kick, to be honest, but Leeds are underway quickly here. Here's Nonto. Down the line to Longstaff. Longstaff crosses it into the box. Away by the number 4 there for Birmingham as Metcha was waiting to get on the end of that. He would have gobbled up that chance. Foul by Nonto. Free kick to Birmingham just outside the Birmingham box. Here's Allsop. Dropped off here to the centre half. Leeds are putting on a bit of pressure. They've got to be careful, Birmingham. They don't lose the ball, and it's going to be a throw into them. Here come Birmingham again. They find some really dull things interesting, don't they, commentators? There's a good ball into the box there. It's away by Leeds, but the commentators were just talking about how interesting and how marvellous it is that Tommy Doyle, who plays for Birmingham, both his granddads played in the same Man City team that won the FA Cup final in 1969 or something. It's not that interesting, is it? Yeah, you got to give him a bit of time, though, Adrian. He's not basically had any football this season at all. Away by Be-Yol. Damari Gray dropped back off there. Great ball out wide there. Goodmanson gets a good foot on that, and then Perry can catch it. Good throw by Perry there, and Justin's going to stride forward now. Actually, I think Justin and Damari Gray probably played together at Leicester. Here's Justin again. Back now to Buonanotte, who gives it into to Biol. Now Bornau. Bornau fouled, Leeds free kick. Slow the game down again. Here's Okafor. Loses the ball there again. Come on, Okafor. You're getting wise to your tactics. Be a clearance there by Birmingham City. Hopefully that gives Leeds a chance to win the ball back. It does. Biol now. Oh, gone straight back to a Birmingham player. Bornau's done well there. And then Lucas Perry's just absolutely hoofed it into the crowd. Buonanotte's struggling, Jaffa. Buonanotte is struggling, but he's... he needs a bit of time. He's had one start for Chelsea this entire season. Needs a bit of time to warm up. Here's Nonto. Cleared there. Now Mecha trying to hold on to it. Such good play there by John Solis. With a little back heel, takes two Leeds players out. Now Damari Gray. Here's John Solis. Stansfield out wide. Little chipped ball into the box is headed away by James Justin. And now cleared away by James Justin. Here's Mecha. Defender's being very physical with him. Perry's been good in this game so far. No issues with him. Buonanotte's just giving it away again then. Ball back to Allsop in the Birmingham goal. Here's Damari Gray, away by Justin. Done well there, Leeds. Really good bit of play, but Nonto just can't quite get on the end of Mecha's pass. It was a really good bit of play there. That's what we need to see more of, but it just was a little bit misplaced. Ball down the line for Osei Samuel, or by Osei Samuel, sorry. Bornau keeps it in, gives it to Goodmanson. And now Bornau can clear it down the line towards Mecha, who once again is bullied out of it. Ball back again to the Birmingham defence. It does look like at the moment Birmingham are the Premier League side and we're the Championship side, but still 0-0, so it doesn't matter as long as we go and get the next goal. Solis tries to clear that one. Leeds win it back though. Here's Yakabiyol. Tries to poke it through there, and now Leeds haven't really got any centre-backs back. Bornau's going to have to win a foot race here, or at least put enough pressure on to stop the Birmingham winger. Here's Damari Gray. Good save by Lucas Perry. Poked away by Biol. Here's Clara. Here's Doyle. Back out wide once more. Doyle again. Solace. Ball out to the right-hand side now. Here's Osei Samuel. Vicente, Longstaff trying to stop him there. Ball into the box. Cleared by Bornau, but no, it's not been cleared by Bornau. It's to Solace. And now it's going to be a corner to Birmingham City. Remember, guys, please do not say if a goal has happened in the chat. And if you do say it early, chances are you'll probably get muted or banned because it ruins the stream for everybody. Corner here for Birmingham. Jacobillo standing at the front post here. Taking his time here, the Birmingham man. 4 minutes to go of this first half then, 0-0. Leeds need to make a vast improvement in this second half. Corner comes into the box. Headed up in the air. Away by Tanaka. Or Buonanotte it might have been there. Ball's gone all the way back to the halfway line. Sent forward once more. Out to the right wing. Back here. Vicente Longstaff has... No, he's not fouled him in the box. The referee said it's a dive and he's going to get himself a yellow card, Vicente. Vicente's just got himself a yellow card for diving. It is a dive. That is a good decision by the referee. You've got to give the referee credit when it's due. That was a really, really good decision that he dived there. Here's the goalkeeper, Allsop. Ball out to the left-hand side now. Buonanotte. Now Longstaff. Good little flick there. Here's Buonanotte again. Bit better from him now. Okafor. Goodmanson tries to cross it in, but it's slid away there by the Birmingham number 26. It's going to be a throw into Leeds. Well, it doesn't mean that he's a decent ref. It means he made one good decision. I mean, even I thought it was a penalty at first, but on second viewing... Thrown into the box by Goodmanson, away by Birmingham. Longstaff's shot, it's bobbling around in the box, headed away. Biol back, here's Bornau in the box. Bornau tries to cross it in, it's going to be a Leeds corner. Birmingham complaining of an offside there, but it's going to be a Leeds corner. No, he was onside. He was onside, Bornau, and as he tries to cross it back in, it's Leeds corner kick. Corner for Leeds. Hopefully Leeds get the get a good ball in the box here. Ball into the box, headed away. Now Buonanotte knocks that one back to Goodmanson. Goodmanson back to Buonanotte on the halfway line now. Ball forward from him is really poor. It's picked off by the goalkeeper here. Here's John Solis. Out to the right-hand side now for Vicente. Hanzo back out wide again here. One minute added on, by the way. Here's Sebastian Bohr now. Beal with a ball out wide to Okafor. Bohr now. Longstaff. Beal, Nonto, back to Beal. We do always, I mean, poor. He's given us a bit of abuse here, Steve McManaman, but he is saying that we just keep passing the ball sideways and backwards. And I hate to say it, but it is true. That is what has been happening throughout the whole of this first half. We are just playing the ball sideways and backwards. Very, 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 very poor first half. But, look, it's 0-0. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to quickly go and refill my water bottle, and I'll be back very, very shortly. Hello. Hello, everybody. We been pretty poor in this game, but there's no reason to lose all hope because it's still 0-0. It does. They've been on top. They've played better than us, but Leeds have Premier League quality on the bench. We have a ridiculously good bench and should be able to make some changes and get a result. And also, guess what? If we don't, it doesn't matter because this is the FA Cup. If we play badly in this game but play well in the next game, which is a Premier League game, that's the way round you'd want it, isn't it? There genuinely might be something to what people are saying about the centre-backs not necessarily being great at playing with the ball, which doesn't help situations when you're trying to play through the lines. But it is only the FA Cup. And at the moment, in the grand scheme of things, why do we care about the FA Cup when it doesn't do anything for us? As a small team in League 2 or non-league, it gets you some money, which can potentially pay for the rest of your season. But for us, the money's negligible. The priority has to be staying up in the Premier League. That just in modern day football, it just doesn't really matter that much. Our bench, though. Our bench consists of course, Darlow, but that doesn't really matter for the moment. Bogle, Byram, Rodon, Ampadu, Gruev, Aronson, Piru, and Calvert-Lewin. I could honestly see Buonanotte coming off and Aronson replacing him because Doyle has absolutely got Buonanotte's number in this game. He really has. He's got his number all day long. Hopefully you can change that in the second half. He started to look a little bit better towards the end of that first half, Buonanotte, but I do think that potentially Aronson might be a better option. It was a fantastic save, wasn't it? I'm just looking at the replay of that. It's a really good save. Oh my God, that's been posted by the official. That's been posted by the official Premier League USA account. Love at first sight since the day I met you, with a picture of Lucas Metcher to from. As a little Valentine's card. Somebody sat and made that. Normal. Very normal. Yeah, look, we have been very poor, but it's 0-0 is the main thing. And also, genuinely, I don't think people will be thinking about it half as much if at the end of the game we've won 2-0 or something. It's just, yeah, don't bring on Calvert-Lewin. Birmingham have been, Brummy Blue saying impressed with Blues. Birmingham have been decent. You've got to say Jay Stansfield's look good, Tommy Doyle's look good, Damari Gray's look good, John Solis has looked good. However, we are not particularly helping ourselves. The way that we're playing is helping Birmingham to look a little bit better as well. However, not taking anything away from Birmingham because they have been good. I don't know if Farke's going to make any changes at half time, but you don't really want to. You don't really want to make too many changes. Oh, like he has done. He's brought Ampadu on at half time. Ampadu's come on then. I just don't want Ampadu to get injured. It's just not. Is it worth it? I think Birmingham might have made a change as well. Yeah, Ampadu's on and he is now the captain as well. Yeah, Buonanotte's come off, you know. Yeah, Ampadu's on. But that, again, doesn't really give us much in terms of attacking threat, does it? Ibrahim Osman is coming on, replacing Damari Gray. We're just about to be underway again here. Here we go. The second half. Ball all the way back now to the goalkeeper here. Yeah, but again, with a situation like Buonanotte, you need him to be given more time for him to be able to grow into the game, don't you? Foul there by Jacobiel on Priska. It's going to be a free kick now and a chance for them to put the ball in the box. Birmingham City. Let's not concede right before half-time. After half-time, sorry. Ball comes into the box then from this one. Whipped in towards the back post. Onto the roof of the net. Perry had his angles there, and it's going to be a goal kick to Leeds. Chelsea didn't pay good money for Buonanotte, Mark. He was on loan. He's a Brighton player. Nonto just keeps it in, but can't quite get it to Tanaka, and the ball's gone all the way back to Allsop in the Birmingham goal. A little bit of off the ball pushing and shoving between Metcher and the Birmingham City centre back there, but nothing that the referee blows up for. Here's Ampadu, pokes that one to Nonto. Nonto tries to get it back to Tanaka, but Leeds have lost the ball again. Tanaka does well there to win that back. He's done so well there, Tanaka, and wins Leeds a free kick. We haven't been very good, Goz. We have not been very good at all. As usual, people are losing their minds over us having a poor first half in an FA Cup game away at Birmingham City. But it's still 0-0. So it doesn't really matter. We haven't been playing very well, but long ball forward. Who's an academy player? Who are you referring to, Liam? Oh, block there by Ampadu, closing down the goalkeeper. It's going to be a goal kick, but shows that he can be got at. That would have hurt Ampadu as well. It was a full-on goal kick that hit him in the back. Good turn by Okafor. Now Metcher on the edge. Shoots! 1-0! Look, you just don't need to worry, do you? You just don't need to worry. Everybody calm down. We're ahead. Metcher blasts it into the back of the net. 1-0. Great strike. What I wanted to clarify is I want Leeds to win, but it doesn't matter anywhere near as much as a league game, so I wouldn't get stressed out about it. It's a fantastic strike, that, from Lucas Metcher, isn't it? He just absolutely whacks it in the near post top corner. Cleared by Leeds. Not properly, though, and Birmingham still have the ball. Ball back here into the midfield here. Good tackle by Sebastian Bornau. Now Ampadu. Nonto. Back to Ampadu again. Now James Justin. Nonto. Ampadu. Good ball into Tanaka. Tries to flick it around the corner. Taken away, though, by Birmingham. And now down the left-hand side comes the young Ghanaian winger. Tries to cross it in. Justin. It's going to be a corner kick there for Birmingham City. Ball boy's just gone and put the ball down on the corner spot for for Doyle to take the corner kick. They don't usually do that. They usually just give it to the player. Well, you know you've had a bad game when, as an attacking midfielder, you get replaced by a holding midfielder and they instantly score. Buonanotte, of course, I'm referring to. He was onside, I think, Mecha. Manages to keep the ball, and then he just goes, all right, I'll just bang it in the top corner. Well, it's actually not in the top corner. It's in the middle of the goal, but he just hits it so hard that the goalkeeper can't get there in time. Here's Tanaka. Not a great pass by him, but Longstaff has just kind of bundled his way through here. Here he is. Now James Justin. Little chipped ball down the line here for Nonto, who does keep it in just. And then it's going to be Leeds throw-in. Good play by Leeds to keep the ball there after a poor pass. Yeah, Mecha's scored quite a few goals this season now. Ampadu's going to take a long throw-in here. It's a long throw-in into the box by Ampadu. Flicked on. Tanaka shoots. It's blocked, but still haven't got it away here, Birmingham, and Leeds have got the ball back. Longstaff gives it all the way back to Lucas Perry. Perry sends that one back long. Okafor was waiting for it, but he didn't quite make it to him, but he does win the second ball. Yeah, not bad, is it? For what? Mecha was free as well, wasn't he? I think Bornau was like 5 million. Mecha was free. Calvert-Lewin was free. Justin back to Bornau, and then all the way back to Lucas Perry again. Treat that one as a warning, Robert. Don't ban everybody who said it early in that one. Ball back across to Allsop here. Leeds putting a bit of pressure on here, trying to win the ball back. Cleared away, though, by Birmingham this time. He's done well there, Goodmanson. Clears it long there, Perry. Thought that might have been a foul, but maybe Mecha was just leaning back all the time into the centre-back there. Oh, good tackle there. Unluckily, though, Osman's got away from the tackle. Ball into the box. Great challenge there by Jacobiol as he tried to square it back across Stansfield, and it's going to be a corner kick. Yeah, Biol's just there the whole time to stop that. Good tracking of the run there by him. I thought he was going to take a throw in from the corner flag then. He looked like he was going to pick the ball up above his head. Corner kick comes in. Away by Perry. He's made a bit of a howler of that, Perry, but Leeds is still going to come away with the ball. Here's Ampadu. Ampadu fouled eventually. Free kick to Leeds in the left-back position. Yeah, Perry just completely missed that. I don't know what Perry was doing. He was nowhere near it. Ooh. I don't know if that's a bit of white off the pitch on Bornau's face or whether he's got a big lump forming already. Yeah, just checking that Bornau's okay after that clash of heads. Don't know if there's any other games that have kicked off yet. Today at 1:30 is the next game, which is Grimsby versus Wolves. So no other teams have kicked off yet. Farker's having a little word with Mecha here to give him some instructions as we've got a little pause in play. Make sure you hit the like button, everybody. And also, hit that button as well. And also, check out the link in the description down below to my Etsy store. Free kick here from Lucas Perry, who's going to send this one long. His kick's gone straight into touch. He got done by the USB. Ball back with Birmingham's defence now. No worries, Darren. Thanks for joining us. Just looking to try and get the ball into a front man here. Clara, the centre-back. A few tackles flying in, and eventually Metcher comes away with it. Still going Metcher. Oh, he tries to poke it through to Okafor, but it's blocked there. Unlucky. John Solis with the 1-2 to Vicente down the right-hand side. Trying to get the ball in the box. Blocked by Longstaff. Corner kick to Birmingham. Danilo Doki. Jeffrey is saying. Yeah, look, he'd be a shrewd signing. He would be. He would be a shrewd signing. Playing on the right of a three potentially means that Rodon can play in the middle, Strauch on the left, or Biol on the right. It gives you more options. Corner comes in, punched away by Perry. That was a lot more convincing that time. Trying to get the ball back here for a crossing position. Here's Vicente, signed from Alaves. Away by Biol. Tanaka with a very unconventional flick on there. Ball back down the line here. Chance for them to get the ball into the box. And away by Ampadu. They're asking for a handball there, Birmingham, but I don't think there's any VAR in this game. He's onside, I think. Maybe he's just off. Gets the ball across the box. Are they asking for a handball? I don't know where that possibly could have been. I couldn't see that any kind of handball there. Remember, guys, don't say if a goal goes in before I've reacted to it because it spoils it for me and everybody else in the chat. Header away there by Leeds. Stansfield's shot bounces off everyone, and then Bornau gets just enough of a touch against his opposite, number 23, Vicente, to stop him from putting that one in the back of the net. I think it actually hits another Birmingham play, you know, Stansfield's initial shot there. Didn't they sign Stansfield in League One for like a ridiculous record-breaking fee? Lucas Perry's down in the goal here. I don't know what's happened. He's gone down holding his knee. I think Solis has basically stamped on. He's accidentally stamped on Perry, I think, Solis, whilst he was battling with Nonto. But that is a mismatch. Why is Nonto up against Solis? He's about twice his height. I mean, that's an exaggeration, but he's about a head taller than him, which can make a big difference. Ball bouncing around there. Great challenge by Ethan Ampadu. That's class. Leeds countering. Great ball by Tanaka into the feet or into the path of Nonto, but just too quick. I think it was Osei Samuel there. Was just too quick for Nonto to get there. Oh, there's a Birmingham player's gone down here, but they're going to carry on. Advantage played. Tries to play a ball down the line there. Goodmanson can cut that one out, and then Tanaka's been fouled, and it's eventually going to be a Leeds free kick. Dan James isn't even on the bench, Jeff, so that would be quite a difficult one to pull off. Yeah, there's not much in that on Carlos Vicente. There really isn't. Long ball forward from Perry this time. This time it does stay in play. It's going to bounce all the way through, though. Bogle, Byram, Rodon, Grueff, Aronson, Piru, and Calvert-Lewin are our options off the bench. Well, James is still coming back from injury, isn't he? So and Purdue does well to poke that one into Goodmanson. Now Metcher down the line here for Okafor. Okafor trying to get into the box there. He tries to square it across. The ball's bobbled all the way across. Ampadu doing well to get the ball to Longstaff. Now Justin. Cleared away, though, by Birmingham. Picked straight up, though, by Sebastian Bornau, who goes all the way back to Perry. Perry sends that one. Great diagonal switch by Perry, by the way. Okafor there holding it up in the corner. Oh, he's done well there, Okafor. He could have still had the ball then. It was unlucky. But once again, Solis comes away with it. Here's Vicente. Looking for a pass here. Longstaff closing him down. And Goodmanson in the end just gets his body in the way, and it's going to be a throw-in. Ball across the back line here. Ball's gone out of play there from Osman, I think it is, and it's going to be a throw into Leeds. Justin with a throw in down the line. Nonto trying to get there. Kept in just about by Birmingham and then cleared. Jumps just in the one closing down the goalkeeper here. Dangerous play there by... Oh, it's a good ball there to Tanaka. Ampadu shoots. Blocked. It's going to be a Leeds throw-in the end. Dodgy play there by Birmingham, trying to get out from the back. He just gives it into the feet there. He should have played a first-time pass there, Solis, but he just takes a touch, and it allows Leeds to have that time to take a shot. Good block in the end, but Leeds probably should have done better with that situation. James Justin then with a throw-in. Calvert-Lewin's coming on shortly, apparently, which just... Brendan Aronson as well. Like, why are we bringing on our first teamers when they could potentially get injured? Metcher does well there, and that's a throw-in to Birmingham. Calvert-Lewin's getting his jersey on. Jersey? Shirt. Tanaka knocks that one back to Biol. Goodmanson still going here. Keeps going. Goodmanson tries to cross it in. It's going to be a throw into Leeds. Ampadu will go across and take that one. Long throw in here by Ethan Ampadu. Long throwing in. Headed away. Straight back to Ampadu. Back across. Nonto goes to shoot. He slipped there, I think. Three players went down then as he slipped. Stansfield it is, who's down now. Still down. Stansfield holding his face there. Well, I think he just gets a little bit of a clock in the jaw from his own teammate's boot there. Honestly, like in amateur football, if that happens to you, your bloody head might be ringing from just being kicked in the chin, but you just get up and carry on, don't you? Oh, I didn't know Tom Huddleston was the assistant coach at Birmingham. Having a momentary chat here to the players, the Birmingham manager. Yeah, they're having a little time out and a little team talk here. That's cheating, ref. Cheating, I tell you. I imagine if it is going to be a change, Aronson might come on the right wing. So, yeah, Aronson is on. Nonto off. And Mecha is off as well. With Calvert-Lewin coming on. Those are the substitutions. You should be able to see them on your screen now. Let's hope that Calvert-Lewin just gets... Someone whips the ball into the box. Header, 2-0. Deal done. Sounds ideal to me. Away by Biel from that long ball forward. Solis once more. Aronson flicks it back towards Calvert-Lewin. Here's Biel. Now Goodmanson. All the way back to Perry, who... Dodgy, but turned out to be a great pass. Now Tanaka. Oh, Tanaka. Come on, mate. That's poor. Leeds win the ball back, though. It's okay. Here's Goodmanson. Tanaka again. Should have played a pass there, Tanaka, and he kind of stumbled a little bit, like Richard's saying, and ended up giving the ball away. Tackle there by Vicente, and then apparently that was a body check by Tanaka, and it's going to be a free kick. Oh, he got megged there as well, Tanaka. It's a poor pitch. Somebody, a Birmingham fan, had a go at me at the start for saying it was a poor pitch, saying, we've played 3 games in a week on this. You should have done your research before doing a stream. What on earth? Patrick Roberts getting warmed up then, the ex-Sunderland man. Good defending there by James Justin there, just to flick that ball away. That is true, JJ. That's exactly what I thought. I thought, oh, God, he's done a terrible pass there. And it was a great pass. Oh, Calvert-Lewin might be in behind here. It's a good tackle in the end by the Osei Samuel there. Yeah, I thought Calvert-Lewin was going to be through on goal there. He's not very quick, Calvert-Lewin. He really isn't very quick. Doesn't need to be usually, but sometimes you see in situations like that. Can you imagine if that was Dan James? He'd be gone. Leeds still trying to get the ball away here. The shot eventually goes wide. It's a goal kick. Oh, it was given as a goal kick, and then he's changed his mind to a corner, judging by the crowd's reaction. I mean, I say that, but it was probably the assistant referee who said that. But how could he even see from there, to be fair? It was a tiny little touch. Ball into the box. It's gone over everybody. And then it's going to be a free kick to Leeds. Foul on the goalkeeper there. Jeffrey, that's a strange thing to say. Peru can't score. That's why he hasn't been played. He was our Golden Boot winner last season. Free kick to Leeds. He grew up in Hull, didn't he? Dan James, Andrew. Aronson's trying to keep that ball in. He's done so well, our Aronson. So he's not going to be able to just let it go out for a throw-in. Yeah. Well, in the end, it does go out for a throw-in. Curse of the commentator. Throw in here then to Birmingham. Away by James Justin with a fantastic little flick. Aronson's done so well there, but then he's eventually lost it. Ball over the top here towards Osman is going to go all the way out for a Leeds throw-in. Couple of substitutions for Birmingham City then. One of them is Priska, the striker is going to come off for a German international. Buksh. And also Vicente is coming off, the right winger, the number 23. And it's going to be Patrick Roberts who comes on the right wing. Duksh. 5 goals and 2 assists, I think, this season. Is there an English player in the Leeds team? Longstaff, Calvert-Lewin, James Justin. And then you've got Ampadu, who's Welsh. In answer to your question. Oh, Aronson's hurt himself a bit there, I think. Just reaching for the ball. Well, yeah, to be fair, that's why I mentioned Ampadu, because he's not born in Wales. I mean, Rodon's the only Welsh player in our team who actually is Welsh. Because Dan James wasn't born in Wales. What's that other bloke called? Ethan Ampadu wasn't born in Wales. Darlow wasn't born in Wales. They've all got English accents other than Rodon. Thanks, Ankalima12, for the £3 super chat. Come on, Leeds, let's put it to bed. Yeah, an extra goal, I think, here. Make sure everybody likes the super chats as well. If Leeds get a second goal now, it just eases it off a little bit, doesn't it? And we don't have to put as much kind of, not as much effort, but like as much hard running into the last kind of 10 minutes or so. Yeah, Bogle's on the bench, isn't it? Here's Aronson charging towards the box. Aronson in the box, goes to shoot, blocked there by Clara, and it's going to be a Leeds United corner kick. I wonder who's going to take it now, if it's still going to be... yeah, it's still going to be Longstaff. I thought so about Dan James, that he was born in Hull. Comes into the box, flicked on, just over the bar there. I think it was Jacobiel who got the flick on. Very similar to his goal against Chelsea, that one. That header. Joel Peru is getting ready to come on, by the way. Here's Aronson. Do you mean in a good way, Robert? Good ball through to Aronson there. That's going to be a Leeds corner kick, I think. I think Joel Peru may come on for somebody like Tanaka in the midfield, I imagine, if he's going to come on now. Or Longstaff. Yep, I was bang on. It's Tanaka that's being replaced. Yeah, Tanaka coming off for Peru. I'm going to move him around a little bit so it looks more correct. Ooh, just over the bar by James Justin there from that corner. That should give you a bit of a better idea of the way we're set up. Oh, no. I thought that James Justin headed that onto the Birmingham player. It looked like he did from my angle. Oh, Justin's fallen over there, and now Osman's in down the left-hand side. He tries to put it in the box. It's blocked by Beal. Straight back to him, and then he puts it straight across the face of goal. Nobody there to put it in. I mean, to be fair, Richard's saying Leeds got lucky there. We did, but also they got lucky as well. Yeah, we've been much better in the second half. Ampadu's made a huge difference. I think this is like one of the biggest cases for how good Ampadu is. He's a holding midfielder and he's made us so much better. Yes, you can give Farker some credit for the way he set us up in this second half. Here's Okafor, twisting left and right, plays the ball across. Corner kick to Leeds. Yeah, Okafor, he twists left and right, gets away from the defender there, and as he tries to put it across the box, it's blocked there, but really good play by Okafor. He set the tone as well. When he went and blocked that goal kick, or when he went and blocked the keeper's clearance, he's really set the tone. Good ball into the box, headed away. Straight back out, though, to Longstaff. Now Joel Peru chips it back into the box. Away again by Birmingham. Aronson does well there. He just put the ball into play, but it does give Leeds a chance to... Here's Aronson winning the ball back. Chance to reset is what I was going to say there. Here's Justin. Now Bornau. Ampadu. Aronson. He needs a passing option here, Aronson, or he's going to get tackled. I mean, luckily he got tackled back to Calvert-Lewin. Lucky there, Doyle, that he managed to win the ball back. And then Aronson fouls, and it's going to be a free kick. Bogle is preparing to come on, by the way. Okafor, I think, has pulled his hamstring. He's gone down, and he's sat on the deck now, waiting to be substituted off, essentially. Yeah, Bogle's going to be the one to replace him, so I'm not sure. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if Bogle just started playing as a right winger. Bogle, I think, is going to be the one to replace Okafor, so he's going to probably be out on the wing, essentially. Unless we're going three at the back. and pushing Pirou up front with Calvert-Lewin. And maybe we're going 3 at the back with Bogle at right wing back, Justin Bornau and Biol at the centre backs, Goodmanson at left back, then Longstaff, Ampadu and Pirou in the midfield with Aronson and Calvert-Lewin up top. Difficult to tell at the moment, but I think Okafor is the one who's come off. That's the way we'll put it now. Clearance there by Birmingham City, away by James Justin, and now Bogle clears it again. To me, it looks like it's going to be a front 2 of Calvert-Lewin and Pirou with 3 at the back. It's a bit of a change of shape to Leeds. Something we're a little bit more used to seeing this season, I think, now. Ball out to the right-hand side here. Remember, it's still only 1-0, so we need to try and put this game to bed before this ball comes across the box. And it's going to be a goal kick to Leeds. Someone on the Leeds bench has a hot water bottle between their legs. James Justin's still at the back, yeah. Perry sends that one long. Calvert-Lewin wins the flick on. Here's Aronson. Gives it back to Longstaff. Oh, Goodmanson just flicks it into touch there. Patrick Roberts. Ball to the edge of the box here for Dush. Away there by Longstaff. Foul on him. That was a fantastic strike, by the way, but Longstaff had already gone down at the under the foul. Free kick to Lucas Perry then as he sends that one long. Ball back across the box now. And the goalkeeper playing it out. They're playing a dangerous game here, Birmingham City at the back. Bogle has committed a foul there, and it's going to be a free kick to them over in their left-back position. John Solis is having a bit of a to-do there with Ampadu, pushing him and shoving him a little bit. Ampadu just laughing it off. He doesn't really care. Says bro who likes to go and sit and fish. Sorry, bigots get banned, so where are you? Someone just said something. He needs banning. Patrick Roberts. Ball into the box. It's gone to the back post. Shot, he slipped. He slipped on their crap pitch. He really slipped over there, Osman. He just goes to shoot, and his leg slips, and he fires it past the post. Osman only came on in the second half, so he's had maybe 2 or 3. Long ball forward then from Perry. Flick on by Calvert-Lewin. Aronson brings that one down. It's going to be a Leeds throw-in, though, over on the left-hand side. Throw in then, down the line. Ball towards the box here, and Birmingham are able to clear that one away once more. Ball now with a header backwards. Bogle goes for a strike from the edge. Took a deflection there, but if that had been allowed to go all the way through, we could have seen an absolute worldie there from Bogle. Ball across the back line here from Birmingham. Trying to play through into the midfield now. Leeds looking to shut up shop here for the final minutes. Go through to the next round if they can. Here's Solis. Been quite good today, Solis, but his disciplinary record isn't fantastic. Leeds were poor in the first half, but made changes at half-time. Then changes throughout the second half that have really seen us kind of be the side in the ascendancy. Ball out to the right-hand side now. Patrick Roberts coming inside. Drops it off now. Wagner with a cross into the box. It goes towards the back post. Flicked on by someone, was it? It's going to be a Birmingham City corner here. It is going to be a Birmingham City corner here. Wagner is going to go over and take this corner, the number 31 for Birmingham. A lot of big lads in the box for Leeds. Corner comes in. It's a poor one away from the front post. Oh my God, it's in. Patrick Roberts with a deflected strike. Oh, sorry. That's the other way around. Jesus. The ball just takes a flick and goes up. Like nothing Perry could have done about that. We let him have a shot and it's deflected off a Leeds player and gone over the goalkeeper. Poor that. Clears it and then Patrick Roberts just has a shot and it hits. Don't know who it hits. I'll have to see the replay again. It might be James Justin. I think it's Justin. Yeah, it comes off his shoulder. I think Perry has it covered as well, you know. That's the annoying thing. Perry had that covered, I think, on the initial. Yeah, it's straight at him. Justin heads it right into the top bins. It's straight at him, the original strike. It's unfortunate, really. It's going to be a Leeds throw-in. Wouldn't it just be good if we just put it in again? Is it straight to penalties in this now? Yeah, he headed it in. He like flicked it on. Ampadu with a long throw in into the box. Flicked on. It's bobbling around. Leeds claiming for a handball maybe, but cleared away by Birmingham. Now Goodmanson gives that one back to Perry. Perry sends it long up towards Calvert-Lewin. Panzo heads it away. Ball back across into the box, headed by Ampadu. Appeals for a penalty, but there was nothing in that. Ampadu just heads it away. Their manager is absolutely screaming at the fourth official there. He should have got booked for that. Here's Clara. Over to the right-hand side. Here's Patrick Roberts, the goal scorer. Looking to try and whip the ball in the box again. Here's Doyle. Flicked on once more. Tries to cross it. Ampadu again is there. And it's a corner kick here to Birmingham. I mean, that's playing 4D chess, isn't it? Whoever said that about bringing Peru on for penalties. Who have we still got on the bench? Sam Byram? Yeah, Rodon and Gruev are the only people we still have on the bench, so they're not exactly going to come on and change the game on the offensive front. Yeah, do you know what? I actually wouldn't be asked about losing it now because extra time just means the players will be more tired for next week's game. Osman just chips that one over the bar. It's going to be a goal kick to Leeds. 6 minutes added on, by the way. 6 minutes added on. Yeah, it's the FA Cup. Like, if this was a league game, I'd be really mad right now, but it doesn't really matter that much because I'd rather us not play the extra football. It's going to be a throw into Leeds there. Yeah, I actually genuinely would be rather be out. Is Bornau. Now Justin fouled there by Osman, and it's going to be a free kick to Leeds just behind the halfway line. Chance for Leeds to maybe pump the ball forward here for these final moments. Honestly, I'd put a lot of players on the edge of the box, pump the ball forward, and I mean, to be fair, that is what it looks like Leeds are doing. Ball forward. Now Biakabiyol's going to try and square it back across. It goes across. Bornau was close to getting a header on that, but it is going to be a Leeds throw-in. Chance for Ampadu to throw it in the box once again. More than a week away, I thought, international. Yeah, actually, no, international. It's 7 days, which is the 15th today to the 22nd. Long throw into the box, away by Birmingham, back in by Aronson, flicked away. Calvert-Lewin! Oh, it's deflected just over the bar. Calvert-Lewin dropped to him just over the bar. Yeah, it just drops to the man you want it to drop to, but it's a fantastic block. It really is by Wagner, I think it is, yeah. Somehow he deflects it over the bar. Longstaff with the corner. One arm up. Into the box. Over everybody. Aronson back across. It's bobbling around in the box. Cleared away eventually, but Goodmanson can get it. Take it away from Patrick Roberts and give it to Bogle. Now Aronson out on the left-hand side, looking for a passing option here. Oh, Aronson's just fallen over, but it is a throw into Leeds. How's that a Birmingham throw-in? How on earth was that a Birmingham throw-in? Aronson had the ball. He was tackled. It went out. And it's been given as a Birmingham throw-in. Away by Longstaff. Clara now is going to play it all the way back to the goalkeeper, Allsop. Long ball forward over the halfway line. Flicked on by Piru. Now Aronson. Aronson potentially was blocked off a little bit there, but maybe it was just a bit of strength from the centre half there for Birmingham. It's going to be a Leeds throw-in. It's not going to be a Leeds throw-in, even though it should have been. I think... Was it last season or was it before that? No, Patrick Roberts was Sunderland. Ball into the box here. Osman across. That's a fantastic save. And a great block by Yakabiyol. That's an unbelievable save and an unbelievable block. And Leeds are away here, except he's not given the advantage. Wow, can you imagine? Oh, he didn't get a save. He didn't get a touch on it. And then the second shot, he's got to score here, but Yakabiyol just blocks it. You got to be pragmatic though sometimes. Would you risk a player getting injured in an FA Cup that we're never going to win just in case? That's the end of the 90. Well, I don't know how long the break is before first. I don't think I've ever been doing a Leeds stream where we've gone to extra time, so I don't know how long the break is before the game starts again, but I imagine it's not as much as the 15 minutes. We don't really have anyone who can come on and affect the game either, in terms of substitutions for extra time, because I think you get an extra one. I think you might get an extra substitute. Someone's tweeted, "Oh, has Buonanotte just discovered football?" You got to admit what a game of football this is for the neutral. It wasn't in the first half. In the first half, it was boring, but now it's gone back to entertaining again, really. But hopefully, Leeds can just put it to bed in extra time and we don't even go to penalties. James Justin been poor? I don't think he has, really. I think he's been decent. I don't know what that means, Kayao. And I can't copy and paste it either to translate it, sorry. I don't know how long actually I'm going to Google it. How long is the break between full time and extra time FA Cup? Why doesn't it just tell you the answer to my question? A short break, but it doesn't tell you exactly how many minutes it is. Maybe it's only like 5 minutes, like it's an advert break and then we're back on again, which is no wonder why they get knackered. I don't think it's 15 minutes. It's such a... The thing is, it wasn't a... No, well, how it works, Jeff, is if the shot is on target already, it counts as that person's goal. If it's off target and then it flicks into the back of the net, it's an own goal. But that was already on target. It was going straight down the middle of the goal and Justin headed it into the top corner. Now, it's unfortunate that went away from the corner, was cleared, and then the shot just comes back in. It's a freak situation, really, that you just kind of don't expect to happen very often. No, I know how long extra time is. I'm asking about the break between full time and the start of extra time. Now, luckily, I do have first half extra, second half extra time on my timer here. So, Rodon is on for Leeds, by the way, which I will change very shortly. I think he's come on for Bohr now. Yeah, Rodon's come on for Bohr now, everybody. But Bornau wasn't fully fit. Here's Patrick Roberts. Over to Wagner. Tries to play that one forward. He's not going to be able to keep that in, and it's going to be a Leeds throw in here. To be fair, I probably think Perry might be better for penalties because he's a bit of a bigger frame than Darlow. You can't really make mistakes on penalties, can you? It's going to be a free kick to Leeds there, over on the right wing. It's a chance for us to whip the ball into the box. Patrick Roberts he has looked good at points in the Championship, but he's a good Championship player. He's not a Premier League standard player, Patrick Roberts. Otherwise, Sunderland would have kept him and took him to the Premier League. It's not a mistake, though, is it, diving the wrong way? Statistically, a penalty should be scored every time. Not statistically, like realistically in the situation. Ball into the box, away to the edge. Aronson flicked away. Justin shoots it, hits Aronson. Now Ampadu trying to win it back. James Justin holding on there, and it's going to be a foul against Justin and a free kick to Leicester. Maybe I'm saying Leicester because of James Justin, but long ball forward here from Birmingham. Justin with a really good touch there. Does go out for a throw-in, but throw in here to Birmingham then. Throw down the line there. Back to the thrower again, and then they let it go out for another throw-in. I think Leeds are going to score in extra time. 15 minutes of the first half of extra time, then 15 minutes of the second half. Thanks, Mr. P. Our defending is based on not keeping the ball, but like a hot potato, getting rid of the ball ASAP, hence the goalie's clearances to nobody. Yes, I mean, I suppose that's quite a cynical way to look at it, but we do like to hit the ball forward and try and hit the front man so that he can flick it on for the players around him. But yes, you have summed it up there. But it's not to say that it's not a valid method of playing football. Yeah, we'll be going to 120 minutes. Ball across the box, headed away by James Justin. Corner to Birmingham City. Thanks, Mr. P, for the £5 super chat. Really appreciate that. Yeah, Justin just heads that one away ahead of Osman. Doyle then, ready to take this corner kick. That is a shocking corner kick. Goes over everybody and goes out for a Leeds goal kick. Yeah, that strike as well. If Justin leaves it, Perry saves it easily. Can you imagine actually bringing Viduka on? He'd be so slow. Good ball out to the right-hand side. They've got a bit of space here, Birmingham. Overlap on the right as well. But no, cuts back inside. Little flick by Doyle. Picked up by Neumann. Tries to cross it in towards the back post. Justin again heads it away. I think perhaps Perry hesitated in coming out for that then. He could have potentially just come straight out and caught it. Edge of the box here from Wagner. Tries to play it in. Here's Piru. Drops it off. Bogle clears. Up towards Aronson. Oh, Leeds have got the ball back here. Calvert-Lewin. Oh, ball down the line towards Joel Piru. Piru probably would have been in then, but it was blocked there. Leeds are, I think, looking to play on the break in this extra time period. Here's Longstaff. Now Calvert-Lewin as Leeds come forward. He's got Piru with him. Plays the ball forward to Joel Piru, who cuts back inside. It's away there, but Leeds are going to pick the ball up through Longstaff. I think we are missing a bit of what Okafor brought, you know, when we were playing with him. The ability to just take it past somebody. The thing is, as well, we are talking about Birmingham like they're a League Two side. Like, Birmingham are not a bad side. They've done well in the Championship this year, and they're well, actually, I haven't checked the table, but I'm sure they said that before kickoff. But we're away at their spot, and it's the FA Cup. It's a competition where anything can happen, and that's why people like it. So, like, it's not like we're playing non-league opposition. We should have been better, but there is another team on the pitch. Ball in the box. It's bobbling around. Drop it off to Longstaff. Ampadu feels like he was fouled there on the edge of the box, maybe. Good tackle by Biol. Now Stansfield out wide to Patrick Roberts. Now there's a break on in the other direction. Gabriel Goodmanson with a fantastic challenge, but somehow they've luckily got the ball back yet again. That pass from Stansfield's going to roll out for a Perry goal kick, though. Ampadu was fouled then. Here's Rodon. Now Ampadu. Biol. Now Longstaff. Oh, Longstaff. He's just given the ball straight away, and now they're on the break here. It's stupid stuff like that. It really is. A wall to the back post, and then Osman just over the bar. He gets himself in the right position a lot of the time, Osman, on that left wing, but he's so poor at finishing. Yeah, but we should never have given the ball away in that original moment there. Like, why is Longstaff just passing it straight to a Birmingham player? We've just done it again with Piru and Ampadu giving it away. It's going to be a throw in there to Birmingham. Don't know. We very, very rarely get a home tie, do we, in the FA Cup? Very rarely. Good sliding challenge there by Goodmanson. Good sliding challenge again by Goodmanson. Longstaff, Aronson. Patrick Roberts. He's on his behind here. Well, that's going to be a Leeds corner kick. Yeah, it's going to be a Leeds corner kick here. Corner kick now. Longstaff with two arms up. Delivers it into the box. Goalkeeper gets a hand on it, but it's going to stay in play here, and they're going to take it over from the other side. Clara sends it long. Picked off by Bogle. Now Biol. Here's Longstaff now. Ampadu. Rodon. Ampadu carrying it forward. Longstaff. Over to the left-hand side now for Gabriel Goodmanson. Oh, he's left the ball behind there, but he's still got it. Here's Longstaff now. Another poor ball from Longstaff. There was no one there, but it was a poor ball, and now Rodon has it. Jacobillo. Now Longstaff. Goodmanson with a first-time ball into Aronson, who pokes it back to Longstaff again. Good flick on there. Bogle's in behind. Bogle is tackled there. It's a really good bit of tackling there, to be fair, by Wagner there at the back. It's a really good flick on by Calvert-Lewin. It really is great centre-forward play by Calvert-Lewin. Bogle gets tackled in the end, though, and can't finish it off. Here's Patrick Roberts over on the right-hand side. Aronson trying to close him down. Ball into the box here. Out to the edge here for Solis. Flicked out to the left-hand side by Doyle. Now Osimhen. Clara back across the back line now to Neumann. Roberts tackled well by Goodmanson there. Goodmanson with the first time ball over the top towards Calvert-Lewin, but it's going to go all the way through to the goalkeeper, who takes a risk there with that first time pass to Clara. Sent long once more by Allsop. Good header by Goodmanson there. It's going to go out for a throw-in, though, to Birmingham. Yeah, Villa are a bigger club than Birmingham. Oh, it's a great challenge by Longstaff, and Leeds might be away here. Here's Joel Pirou. It's offside against Calvert-Lewin. He missed anyway. I can't believe he missed anyway. Pirou should have just released him earlier, but he still missed, which is worrying. Yeah, he's offside. Calvert-Lewin. CB, just so you know, Ange Postecoglou was at Forest for 2 games before he was sacked. 2 or 3 games before he was sacked. He was at Celtic. Then he went to Spurs. Won the European Cup. And finished 17th of them. Got sacked. Signed for Forest. Played like 2-3 games and then got sacked again. Here's Ampadu. Now Longstaff. Bit of space for him to run into, Longstaff, but he goes for a first-time pass into Calvert-Lewin. Offside again by Calvert-Lewin. Very tight, that one, though, to be fair. I don't think that was his fault. Yeah, true, CB. Bloody hell, Allsop's taking his time, isn't he? Sends that one long. Away by Ampadu. Aronson battling for it. Trying to flick it around the corner here. Calvert-Lewin just getting a touch on it there, but he does get shoulder barged over. Good ball down the line here. Here's Jay Stansfield. Tries to cross it in. It goes over everyone. That's nearly an own goal again by James Justin, you know. That's half time in extra time. I'm going to literally very, very quickly nip to the toilet and I'll be back in just a second. Right, be back in a sec. Hello. I am back. 15 minutes to go then in extra time here at whatever that place is called, St Andrews, which is also a golf course up in Scotland. But Leeds, if we can, it would be lovely to just nick a goal and not even have to go to penalties, because I've got things to do. I've got things to do. I've got places to be. Well, we're just about to kick off again, so let me get the timer ready. Underway again here at St Andrews, a third kickoff. Wait, no, first half, start of the game, half time, end of the game. A fourth kickoff. If we had have got Unai Emery when we had a potential to sack Marsh, then things could have been so much different. Is Goodmanson charging down the line. I don't understand how he's still got energy left, Goodmanson. He's still going. Now Aronson. It's going to win Leeds a throw in there. Oh, apparently not. I think it's much less embarrassing losing to a lower league opposition on penalties than it is during the 90 minutes. Because it's essentially you've been held to a stalemate by them, and then you have your extra time. Then you have your penalties. Here come Birmingham down the right hand side. Sorry. Cross into the box, away there by Leeds, but back to Stansfield, into the box, crossed, away, and then away by Ampadu. Here's Aronson. Good ball into Joel Pirou, takes it with him nicely. Ooh, Pirou absolutely whacked there, but a good ball anyway out to Bogle on this side. Oh, he's behind him, and now Osman can come away with it down the left-hand side. Rodon facing up against him. Rodon doing well there. And Bogle got back well as well, to be fair to him. Rodon plays that one down the line, straight into touch. Poor from him. Throw in here. Oh, that's Kai Wagner, who Leeds were linked with for ages, from the American leagues. Here's Neumann. Ball out to the right-hand side for Patrick Roberts. Going to try and cross it in. Blocked by Goodmanson, and he hasn't even given away a corner. He's done so well there. Now, Aronson down the left-hand side. Good ball to Pirou. Pirou plays a ball down the line there. It's going to be kept in by Aronson. Oh, he's offside, apparently. He's onside. He's onside. This linesman is absolutely shocking. Aronson was onside then, and Leeds would have had a corner. Aronson was onside then, and Leeds would have had a corner. Stoker beating Fulham 1-0. Bae Jun-ho has scored in the 19th minute. Most of our youngsters are out on loan, to be fair. Like Harry Gray and such, you would expect to maybe get a chance in a game like this. Calvert-Lewin chasing that one down. Kai Wagner with a long clearance down the line. away by James Justin. It actually came off the back of the... Oh, my God. It came off the back of Osman, and it's going to be a... They've given it as a Birmingham problem. A Birmingham throw-in. Here's Doyle. Spreads it across the back line. Here's Patrick Roberts. Goodmanson just trying to force him back here. Longstaff's bounced off him there. Great challenge by Ampadu. And then Ampadu and centre-back going for a big... He's going to get himself a yellow card. He's just handballed it there, their centre-back. I don't know why he did that. Well, I do. He's trying to cheat. I thought he headed it at first, but he just handballed it to stop Leeds getting away. Bouncing ball there is eventually dealt with by James Justin. Back to Lucas Perry. Ooh. Just bounces through to the goalkeeper as Calvert-Lewin was chasing that one down there. 9 minutes to go then here. Solis looks injured, so they may have to make a substitution for him. To be fair, I don't know if they've made all their substitutions, you know. Or maybe they haven't. Zaid Mateka is going to be coming on, a teenager apparently for Birmingham City. For John Solis, I think. But John Solis, for now, is back up on his feet. I think he just fell a little bit awkwardly after winning a header. Ball back with Allsop now, and he picks it up. Not that I heard, Roger, but perhaps he just didn't even want to be tempted to bring him on because he doesn't want him to get injured because he's still coming back from injury, isn't he? Bogle plays that one down the line towards Joel Pirou. Joel Pirou's got there before Clara. Done well to get the ball back to Bogle now. Bogle with a good little turn. Nice switch by Bogle out to Calvert-Lewin. He heads it back to Goodmanson. Goodmanson back to Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin shoots, blocked. I think he actually hit a Leeds player, you know. I think it hit Aronson. Now James Justin, Ampadu. Oh, Jesus, Ampadu. He's just left-footed it straight into touch. Poor. I think Solis is coming off now. No, John Solis is going to come off then. And it's going to be... see, that's what I'm saying though, but all the young players are out on loan. Charlie Crew, Harry Gray. The only one really that we've got that's kind of been involved at any point is Sam Chambers. So the youngster then, Mateka, comes on. So throw in there, but surely he's taking that from too far forward. It was like by the halfway line and he's gained about 10 yards. Doyle, Clara, back across to Kai Wagner. Now all the way back to Allsop, the goalkeeper. Sends it long. throw in now to Leeds. Justin is going to be the one to take this and throw it down the line. It's going to be a Leeds throw in that time. Another one for chance for Leeds to get the ball down the line again. All you need is a moment of quality. Do you know what it seems like as well? We haven't just at any point, tried to just whip the ball in the box and get a Calvert-Lewin header on it. We've never kind of got it out on the wing and gone, right, let's just cross it in, see what happens. Down the line there by James Justin. Calvert-Lewin gets a foot on it, and then the tackle by Justin means it's going to go for a throw-in for Birmingham. Clara all the way back to the goalkeeper now. Well, to be fair, Adam, we drew with you, so what does that make you? This is not how we look every week. We're a much changed side. Look, Man City only beat Salford City 2-0 when they're leagues and leagues apart. Away by Ampadu now. Cleared into space, really, and Neumann can pick it up whilst Aronson tries to put a bit of pressure on him. Now Goodmanson putting pressure on Roberts. Roberts slips there. Good tackle, though, and it's not a good tackle, apparently, according to the referee. He just trips there. Free kick here to Birmingham, and they're actually having their goalkeeper take it on the halfway line. Long ball forward then from the goalkeeper. Away by Biol, but not very far. Osimhen tries to put it back across. Away by Bogle. Back towards the box again once more by Birmingham. It's a great flick. It's come out to Neumann. He's tripped over his own feet there. It's a good job it fell to a centre-back then. Ball down the line there. Aronson's chasing against Doyle. Doyle manages to do well there and get the ball to Clara. Oh, lost the ball there, Birmingham. Leeds might be in here. Here's Aronson. Tries to play it to Longstaff. I don't know. He just couldn't make up his mind. And the ball back with Joel Peru. Great block. Great block. Just keep giving the ball away there, and the block in the end by Doyle, I think, was a very, very good one. Corner kick then for Leeds. Corner comes in from Longstaff. Header. Oh, no. No one gets on the end of it. Goodmanson takes it to the touchline. Tries to cross it back in, but he's just giving it away there. And now they might be in. That's going to go all the way through to Lucas Perry, who's going to have to come out for it quick. And he does. Gives it to Bogle. Now Longstaff. He's just played it straight into touch, Longstaff. Did I do a match reaction for the Derby game? Yeah, I did. Here's Calvert-Lewin. Shoots. Good save by the goalkeeper. Corner for Leeds. Oh, yeah, Joel Peru would have just been in for a tap in there. It was straight at the goalkeeper. Corner kick for Leeds then. Longstaff into the box. Ball comes back across. Ampadu shoots over the bar. That probably was the last chance there. Yeah, Ampadu just whacks that one over the bar, unfortunately. He can't get his head over it. Or his knee over the ball. 1 minute added on. Long ball forward. Away by Justin, flicked on by Piru, away by Clara again, who's just got man of the match from Steve McManaman. Cleared by Neumann. Headed back forward by Rodon again. Here's Bogle. Leeds might be in here. Bogle to Aronson. Aronson, now Piru in the box. Piru tries to cross it, flicked away by Neumann. It's going to be a Leeds corner. He's just going to blow the whistle. It was a Leeds corner. That's full time, but it was literally a Leeds corner. They're saying there could have been a foul there, but there's nothing going to be given now. Is that a penalty? What do you guys think? Do you think that's a penalty? I'm not sure. There was a bit of a tangle of legs, but I'm not 100% on whether that was... I'm not 100% sure on whether that was a penalty or not. I don't think it was. The tangle of legs, but he didn't really trip him. I think what I'll do is I'll change the lineup thing to 0-0. Take that off. I'll do that, and I'll tap the penalties as they go in, and you'll get a 1-2 like. Pick your spot and no Panenkas, Robbie Savage says. There's a water bottle there that Lucas Perry's got. Perry's got it on his water bottle. Which way they go with the penalties? It's really unlucky, that, wasn't it? To get that to their goal was really lucky. Really, it was straight at the goalkeeper and just flicked in. I can't change what that says on the time thing. That is just the timer. I can't change what it says, but doesn't really matter. You should still see when a goal goes in. What I'm going to do as well is I'm going to have that other screen up, so I'm not going to look at the chat whilst this is happening, because there definitely will be spoilers with this. So I'm just not even going to look at the chat until the end. I think the penalties are being taken in front of the Leeds fans, by the way. Jermaine Beckford being asked how you keep your nerve in a shootout. Go back to basics, he says. Do nothing stupid, nothing silly, and put the ball in the back of the net. That's the idea. Well, up first is Jay Stansfield for Birmingham City against Lucas Perry. Birmingham to go first in front of the Leeds fans. Jay Stansfield steps up for this one. Stansfield, 1-0 to Birmingham. Lucas Perry is not going to be able to get to that one. Opposite direction, right in the corner. I think it'll be Joel Peru first for Leeds. Stansfield's trying to say something to Peru there. Come on, Peru, just bury it. To be fair, I've got like a really nervous feeling in my stomach now, but like, we weren't that bothered at the start of the game. It's just the occasion of penalties. We don't get to see penalties at club football very often, do we? So, Joel Peru then steps up for his penalty. Steps to the side, opens up with his left foot. Good penalty, right in the corner. I thought the goalkeeper might have saved that one, but it was so accurate. He didn't even hit it that hard. It was just so accurate that the goalkeeper couldn't get to it. Even if it's a penalty, that'll do wonders for Peru's confidence. Just getting the ball in the back of the net in an official competition. It's now Neumann, I think. Oh, he scored. That was a weird technique. Very weird technique. Oh, maybe he just looked weird kicking it. It wasn't a weird technique. Just blasts it into the bottom corner. Calvert-Lewin next. 10 Premier League goals this season. Can he score a penalty when it counts? Calvert-Lewin steps up against Allsop, who's had a really good game today. Calvert-Lewin scores right in the bottom corner. Yeah, like Steve McManaman saying, all of the penalties so far have been hit well into the corners. Very difficult for a goalkeeper to get near them. It's going to be Tommy Doyle now. Came through Manchester City's academy. He's been really good for them today. And he steps up, the number 7 for Birmingham City against Lucas Perry to take this penalty. Saved by Lucas Perry. Really good save by Lucas Perry. I said he's got a big frame. He's able to get across. It's a good save. It's a good height for the goalkeeper. And it was going in the corner, but it's a good save. Gives us a chance to get an advantage here. 5 penalties taken. Birmingham have taken 3 of them and only scored 2. Leeds now about to take their 3rd with Brendan Aronson. Come on, Aronson. Aronson's penalty, rolls it in. Very nice. Leeds are now ahead in the penalty shootout. Good penalty. Gave the goalkeeper the eyes, sent him the wrong way, puts it in the bottom corner. Good penalty from Aronson. I had it in my head then, and I didn't want to say it, but I had it in my head that Aronson was going to miss. But he proved me wrong, and I'm glad he did. Patrick Roberts then. Patrick Roberts steps up for Birmingham City. Lucas Perry. Big frame in the goal. Perry. Oh, Patrick Roberts has put it right over the bar. Leeds, if Leeds score, are through to the next round of the FA Cup. I don't know who it's going to be for Leeds. I imagine it's probably going to be... I don't know. I can't even think who would be going next. Longstaff. The thing is with Longstaff, I think it's 50-50 with Longstaff. He either blasts it in the top corner or he takes someone's head off in the crowd. Longstaff then steps up for this one. Longstaff to win it. Puts it in the corner. Leeds win. Birmingham lose. Leeds are through to the next round of the FA Cup. 5th round. Leeds United are through. See, this is why I didn't have it on the chat. That's like 2 minutes ago for me. And it would have just completely spoiled it. So just... Unless that was a guess. I don't know. But just don't spoil it. That's why I had to just not put it in the thing. Look, Leeds United have won 4-2 on penalties. Leeds are through to the 5th round of the FA Cup. Currently in the other games, let's have a little refresh of this. In the other games, Grimsby Town 0, Wolves 0, Sunderland 1, Oxford United 0, Stoke 1, Fulham 0. And they're all around half-time or just after in those games as well. Thank you so much for joining me on this one. Thank you so much for spending the time this afternoon with me as Leeds United go through to the 5th round of the FA Cup with a 4-2 victory on penalties after drawing 1-1 in the game. Birmingham City, for a lot of that game, were probably the better side, but in the end, Leeds' Premier League quality and composure on penalties are the ones who go through to the next round of the FA Cup. Good save by Lucas Perry and a good miss by Patrick Roberts means that Leeds United are through to the next round of the FA Cup, and hopefully we pull someone who isn't very good. So thank you to you all for watching so much. There will be a match reaction out before too long. By the way, Longstaff's penalty was a corker. Really was right in the corner. Thank you, everybody, for joining me so much. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. If you're old here, hit that like button. And also check out the link to my Etsy store in the description down below if you want Leeds United related artwork designed by me. And I shall see you in the next one. Of course, there'll be a match reaction to this. There'll be a match preview to the next game. And then, of course, we'll be live again and all that good stuff. And we go all over again. Thanks for watching Leeds lately. And I shall see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody. Thanks.